Hey friends, thanks for dropping in to hang out with me today. I hope you're all having a wonderful, blessed day, living life to your fullest, and living it like it's your best life. No matter what's going on in your life, where you're at, what state or health condition you're in, live your best life. That's what we can do for ourselves. So let's get into today's video. Big Daddy took me on a little trip to Michael's, and so here we are. And I got yarn. Okay, so that's what this video is about. I got a little bit of yarn at Michael's today. Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla. I know y'all didn't hear that, but Big Daddy's in the den and he said, and I'm Big Daddy. Oh, it cracks me up. And this is Phoebe. She wanted to come say hi real quick because I've been gone and just got home. And so she's like, she missed me. You miss your mommy. I hope you all have had a great day. I've had a weird day, but I'm okay. You know, it's going to be okay. I'm not okay, but it's going to be okay. That's a song by Jelly Roll. Do you know who Jelly Roll is, first off? He was a singer, I don't know what kind, rap singer maybe, now turned Christian singer, and I love that man's songs. You can look up on YouTube, Jelly Roll, I'm Not Okay, but It's Gonna Be Okay, and listen to his song. I listen to that song all the time when I don't feel well, when things are not going great. I tell Alexa to play Jelly Rolls, I'm Not Okay. Anyway, he's got some good songs. And I saw, I don't know, I think this was like a reel somewhere that popped up on my feed. Maybe it was like an Instagram reel. But he went to Walmart, like whenever he had an album release, and he didn't see his album on the shelf. And so he asked the store employee, did they have Jelly Roll's new album that had just come out? And the store employee was like, no, I hadn't seen it. And he said, well, it just come out. Did y'all not get it or what? He said, I'm not sure. He said, I'm the one that put them out. So, and I hadn't seen it. He said, but I ain't looking for it either. And Jelly Roll was like, well, that was my favorite part. He said, well, I ain't looking for it either, because he did not recognize him, or he didn't know who he was. So that was really funny. But anyway, yeah, Jelly Roll. I'm not okay, but it's gonna be all right. That's the name of it, I think. Is that the name of it, Big Daddy? Jelly Roll song. It's I'm Not Okay, but It's Gonna Be All Right. Yeah, that's the name of it. Anyway, so I was just making sure I had the name of it right.
I'm not okay.
But it's gonna be all right.
Yeah. Let's hope so.
Mm-hmm. Go and get your shower. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna stand over there like there's more for him. So today I was headed to town, headed up to town, and I was planning on going to do some yarn shopping also, but I didn't even get to my first destination because when I left out, I went down the gravel part of the road, and when I got up on the highway, I was going. All of a sudden I heard like a pop, 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 and I was like, ugh, I've got a flat. And for one thing, it was hotter outside than I realized it was going to be. I didn't check the temps. I was in the house. I had the AC on. It was very cool in here. I got outside and it was hot, 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 hot. And so I got up on the highway and pop, 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 and I was like, oh, I got a flat. No, I don't want a flat. I had somewhere I was going. And I got out. I went and looked at all four tires, no flat. And I was like, well, I made sure, because when I got in the car, I had to wash off my windshield because I hadn't driven in a while. And my car sits under a tree, and so tree sap was all over the window. So I made sure it wasn't the back windshield wiper, wasn't like loose or anything. And it wasn't it. And so I was like, well, maybe I was going fast. Let me just drive slow and see if that happens. So I went on down the road a little bit further, driving very slow, and it was like pop, 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 pop. I was like, okay. So I called Big Daddy, and he's like, well, I'll come get you. I said, well, I'm right here at the house. I hadn't even made it far. I said, I don't know what I was thinking. I said I could call Erica and see if she's home. She can come get me. And then I was like, I went and looked at all the tires again while I was on the phone with him. I said, well, they're not flat, so I can probably just drive home. And he was like, go slow. And I was like, well, I will. I mean, duh. And so I drove slow all the way home. So then I saw that someone was outside at my neighbor's house. Well, they don't live like next door, or don't even live on my same road. They live a road over. And I saw someone was outside, and so I stopped, and Erica, Zeke's mom, she come out and watched my tire as it rolled, and she said it was coming apart. And so I'm not really surprised, because I just don't drive my car very much, and it sits over there off the side of our driveway, and so those tires are probably dry rotting, and so I made it on home. She said, yeah, let me know you made it home. So I came on home and made it here, and I let Big Daddy know that I made it home. And I was hot by then. I was hot, and so I got my pajamas. Come here, Sassy. Come here, baby. Come on. Come put this away. Come here. Lay down right here. Lay down. Okay. So I was able to, I made it home. Let everybody know that need to know that I made it home. I was home, I guess. And then I put my pajamas back on, and I laid down in the bed to cool off with the tornado fan blowing on me. Got a phone call and talked with Eva for a little while, and then I passed out. I ended up taking a little bit of a nappy because I just needed a nap, I guess. I don't know, but anyway. And then I talked to Big Daddy later on, and so he said, well, I'll take you to town. And I was like, well, that's not the whole point of, whatever, but I'm being vague on that information because it'll be a surprise later. And so he did come and pick me up about 6:30 tonight, and we went to Michael's. So let's go to Michael's and get some yarn. So I am wanting, let me tell you first, Michael's has all yarn off 30% right now. I think the sale ends like Saturday. And but also, I'm going to tell you about another sale tomorrow that's really good. So tomorrow after 12, there will be another announcement, a video about a sale with Premier Yarn. So hang on and wait, see if they might have something that you're wanting if you're, have a little bit to spend. But anyway, I did go to Michael's. I am just jumping in to do like amigurumis and things like that with plushy yarn. I wanted some bigger, fatter yarn. So that's what I went to get and look to see what they have. Now, I did decide that Premier's sale tomorrow was going to be my best bet. So I didn't get very much at Michael's, but Big Daddy was like, well, that's all you're getting? And I was like, yeah. He's like, well, what about this? What about that? I said, it's going to be a better price later. I get tomorrow on Premier Yarn. And so he just was like, well, this would be a good turtle. This one right here. He said, that would be a good color for turtle flippers and the head and everything. And I said, yeah, it would. And he's like, it's 30% off, so get it. But this is Bernat Blanket Mystical. Now, I've never had that. And I only got it because it was on sale 30% off. It was a 6 weight yarn. They recommend an 8. I'll probably use a 6 on this because it's not the real big fat yarn. It's, it's kind of flat, but it's blanket yarn. Sassy is laying right here facing me halfway on my bag. But I don't know what makes it mystical. I mean, it is two-toned, and I do like that. I like that variegated two-tonal, greens. Well, maybe I see three. I see about three different colors, maybe. Let's see. Maybe it's just two. I see maybe light green, dark green, and medium green. Or maybe just light green and medium green, and maybe no dark green. Anyway, I don't know what makes it mystical, but I didn't buy it for that reason. I just bought it because Big Daddy said it would make a good turtle. Of course, the shell would be a different color, but that would be good for turtle flippers and stuff like that. And I'm thinking it may be enough. Maybe, hopefully, will be enough to do a turtle. So I got that one, and I liked that one so much. I saw this yellow one, and yellow is my favorite color. And it's also the blanket mystical. Oh, and I didn't tell you how many yards is in this. It's 220 yards. So that makes me think that it will be enough. Hopefully. Is that all that's in that bag? Yeah. So anyway, let me see. I'm just like all over the place here. This green one is called Fresh Green. How about that? Fresh green, y'all. And this one is called Sunshine. That's appropriate. I think an axolotl would be really pretty in this. Don't y'all think so? Sassy, what are you doing? Sassy, no, come on. I think an axolotl would be really pretty in this two-tonal. I only see about 2 shades. It could possibly be 3. I'm trying to strain my eyes to look at it. But I do think that it would be a very, very pretty axolotl. So that's what I want to make with that one. The other things I purchased were okay, I went to get, and my store was just sold out of everything. They really just did not have much of nothing in there, okay? So I wanted some loops of thread, Charisma, 6 weight yarns, and some solid colors because I do have a lot of variegated colors. And so I wanted some solids to put with those. And they just didn't have any, but I got this pretty pink. It is called like, surely the name is on there. Think Pink. Think Pink. It says multi after that, but it's only one shade of pink on there. So she stuck her hand under my head, her head under my hand. So I did get this loops and thread Charisma pink. It's 109 yards. And like I said, everything was 30% off. So, and I picked up this brown one for a reason. And it is called Caramel. I like that. It's called Caramel. So, and then I went and looked at the blanket yarns, and I didn't find any blanket yarns that I really did like. I think my best bet's going to be the premiere sale tomorrow. It's like a one-day sale. So, and this is Loops and Thread Ring Spun Acrylic Blend. It is 163 yards. And this one is called Tranquil. I think it might be called Tranquil. So it's like a light blue with a teal and a little bit of an aqua kind of running through it. It's really a pretty yarn. I think an axolotl would be very pretty in this with the little fin things on side the head and that. Wouldn't that be adorable? Yeah, so I didn't want to. I have a lot of pinks and purples and reds and yellows, and so I purposely was trying to find a, kind of a, not a feminine color, but a male color. I don't know what I was trying to think. Some male looking colors, that might appeal to males. And so I found this axolotl. That was really weird and awkward saying that. I don't know why I said it that way. And that's not all I got. That's all I was getting. And then Big Daddy was like, "That's all you're getting?" And I said, "Yeah, because I'm gonna order from Premier tomorrow." And he's like, "Well, if there's anything else here you want?" I said, "Well, actually, I do want to go to Shreveport tomorrow. I mean, we're going to Shreveport." I said, "Before we go to Joann's, I want to go to Michael's and look and see if they have any solids. That's, something I'm planning to do." And he's like, "Oh, okay, okay." So that satisfied him until we passed by this. And he said, "What about any of these cakes? You want any of these?" And I said, "Well, I'm just looking for like chunky yarns, and because I have acrylics, and I can put 2 strands of 4-weight together to make a chunky, but really I'm wanting like sweet snuggle." And so that's what I'm trying to get, that kind of yarn. But my Michaels just did not have much to choose from, and I could order it online, but I think I'm gonna get a better deal at Premier tomorrow. That's what I'm going for, is the Premier one. But anyway, Big Day said, "Well, this is a bigger yarn," and he picked this one up, and it is a 4-weight yarn. He told me it was a 5. It's a 4. I don't know his number. I don't know where he was looking. I ain't no telling what he looked at. Just not telling what he looked at. But anyway, these are Karen cakes. And this is 383 yards. But anyway, that would make interesting turtle flippers and tail and head and all that. I like it because I like variegated. For when I do amigurumis, I like to do variegateds, and so that would give me an option for a turtle, and then I'll do a different shade. I'll do a different color for the shell. I couldn't get it out. I was like, "What am I making? A turtle. They have a shell. Okay." I don't know. Then we went and let Big Daddy get him something to eat because he had not ate. And we just got home. He's in the shower and he is going to bed. He's going to be at work at 5 in the morning and then come home and pick me up. And we're going to run to Shreveport and have have my doctor's appointment, and then I have a couple places I want to go before we go meet up with Lisa and Antoinette at Joann's, and I'm so looking forward to that. I'm excited about that. And if anybody else plans on coming and I hadn't saw your comment or whatever, don't worry about it. Come on, just come and hang out with us and enjoy. It's going to be fun. I'm looking so forward to it. And Big Daddy is too. He's already told me. He's like, I'm a video. And I'm like, okay, as long as everybody else is okay with that, we'll ask and make sure. But yeah, it's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. I can't wait to meet up with them and anybody else in the area. If you hadn't, been able to say that you were going to come, just come on. It don't matter. And also, if you, wasn't sure if you could come or not, and now you think, oh yeah, I think I can go. Good. I'll see you there. Everyone is welcome, okay? If you live in the Shreveport area, Bossier, whatever surrounds there, I don't know the towns that circle around Shreveport, but if you're able, come on, 4 o'clock p.m. Joanne's on Uri Drive. We'll be there with bells on. We went to Johnny's Pizza for Big Daddy to get him something to eat. And if you know, you know about Johnny's Pizza. If you don't know, you don't know. Let's see, Johnny's Pizza has been around since 1967. I mean, Mr. Johnny is long gone, but he came up with a fabulous pizza recipe, and it has been a staple in Monroe, West Monroe, Louisiana for many, many, many years. I guess since 1967. And so I do know that there's a Johnny's Pizza in Shreveport, and there's one no, I don't think there's one in Texas, but there is one in Shreveport also, and I don't know about anywhere else, but it's very good pizza. I mean, I remember that it was good. I remember that Johnny's Pizza was good. It was always a delicious pizza. But anyway, sometimes Big Daddy just gets a hankering for it, and so we go and sit there and visit, for a little bit. I've got his undivided attention, and he's got part of my attention. No, we just sit and talk, and he told me all about his day. He knew all about mine because I told him. But we enjoyed sitting there with each other and just hanging out. But anyway, yeah, I am wanting to do like some amigurumis, but with plushy yarn. And so chunky, parfait chunky, and sweet snuggles and stuff like that. And the sweet snuggles at Michael's did look really good, but they just didn't have enough in each color to make a project. One skein's not going to get it. That big huge turtle I'm making, I think it needs like 4 for the body flippers and all that, and then 1 for the shell, a different color, and so the head and the rest of it would be one color, and the shell's going to be a different color. But just jumped up here in this chair, scared me. Sassy, please. Come on, girl, get back over here. Right here, Sassy. Come on, Sassy, right here. Today, I was getting ready before I left to go to town. I was getting ready, and I went back there to get my clothes, and then I was going to get in the shower and all. So I went back there to get my clothes, and Sassy came back there, and she thought we was going to bed. Poor baby. She got in the bed right where she lays, right on the Sassy. Stop. Right on the edge of the bed. She got there, so she, she left my space, and well, I didn't lay down because I got my clothes, and then I was going to get in the shower, and so that windshield wiper there. And when I went back through the den, coming back this way, she just started crying, screaming, just making this awful noise. And I went back in there, and she's laying there looking at the door, and I was like, what is it, Sassy? And so I know she was wanting me to get in that bed with her and snuggle. So I petted her and gave her some loving, and I told her I gotta get in the shower yet. So I picked her up and brought her back in here. Put her up on the piano by her food bowl. And then I run got in the shower. Pauline, I don't know how, well, wait a minute. Yeah, there's my B doll. I'm calling her my B doll, but anyway, because of her pants. But she's sitting by a B doll that I had made. So I set her up there. And so she is very cute. I love her up there. Let me turn this to more just in case Big Daddy comes running by here. Won't scare anybody. But anyway, guys, that was my day and my yarn. Tomorrow, I do plan to go to Michael's in Shreveport to look for some solid colors in the Loops and Thread Charisma and see what they have. And then also, I plan to go to Joann's and see what they have. See if I run into anybody that knows me. No, we will be there before 4. I have a few things to do, so I'll get there a few minutes early. But anyway, we will see y'all later. There is a Happy Meal video coming out in the morning, and there's going to be an announcement some kind of way about around 12ish. I don't know if that's going to be a video or if that's going to be a community post, but just watch for some an announcement then. I can't announce it until then. So, but and then, you know, we'll make a video tomorrow night, but that'll probably come up Saturday, okay? But guys, I hope you all have a blessed rest of your night, the day, whatever time you're watching this. It's okay. These videos are for your convenience, so you just watch it when you get a chance. And I know that, you know, some of you work and watch in the afternoons after you come home from work, and some of you guys are like me and you just watch YouTube all day. The other day, it wasn't yesterday, wasn't today, it wasn't yesterday, maybe the day before. I really just sat there and watched all kinds of YouTubers, yarn YouTubers, that I have never even seen before. I mean, there are so many crochet videos out there. I just watched one right after another, you know, of people I've never even heard of. I've never heard their name mentioned, and I didn't keep up with names because I was busy crocheting. And so I just put play, and they just played. And so I was just crocheting, and I didn't have time to, like, you know, pay attention really to who the channels were or anything like that. But anyway, guys, see y'all next video. Bye, friends. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I enjoyed hanging out with you. I love you guys. I appreciate you all so much for watching my videos. That support just means everything and helps us out so very, very much. So I love you guys, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, friends.